Hello Cancer, and welcome to your Triple Cross reading for the month of August 2017. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, or rising signs, and some months you might identify more with your rising or moon sign instead of your sun sign. So if you know your signs, please check those videos out for more clarity at this time. Also, please keep in mind that these are general readings, so naturally there'll be some messages that might resonate more than others, and that's normal because there's lots of Cancers out there in the YouTube community. With all that said, let's begin your reading. Now, down the center we have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Crossing or supporting this, we have the Two of Wands, and this is a crossing or obstacle card. I'll explain why in a second. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a person or two people or a group of people from the air element, such as a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. And if it's not those signs, this person or people, their communication is lacking in transparency. So there's a lack of honesty here, and that's what the Seven is talking about. And it could also be someone that's just looking out for themselves, and they really don't have your interests in mind. So they might be manifesting their energies in a somewhat of a selfish manner because you're looking out for themselves. And for some of you, in the most negative way, it definitely could be someone that's being extremely selfish or perhaps lying or cheating. But that's in the most extreme sense, so that's not going to apply to everybody here. Now, these people, it could be so many, because I'm reading for so many of you, so it will vary. But for some of you, it might even be a child, because we have a page, and pages denote children. Or it could also be a parent, definitely a mother, because we have a queen, but because these are general readings, queens can come as males as well. So this could be a father easily as well. And it could also be a partner. The point is it's a relationship, because we see a Two of Wands, and relationships don't always have to be love partnerships. But this relationship is lacking transparency, as I said, and so it's going to be up to you to allow this person that is also communicating, especially if it's not someone that's younger than you or a child to you, they are communicating or behaving in a very childish way. So it's going to be up to you to decide, do you see this person for the long term? Because this is a card of seeing into the future and of planning. So do you see a partnership with this person? Can things get better? And if so, what is it that you can communicate? Because it's going to be up to you to be the bigger person in this dynamic, to communicate with clarity and rationality and intelligence with what it is that you need from this person in order for them to be in your future. And if they can't, at least for right now, behave in a mature fashion, in a transparent and honest way, it's best to leave this person for now. It's best to leave them be for now. Now, in your root area, we have the Ten of Wands, the Emperor, and the Hermit card. So we have two major arcanas here. So this message definitely has a lot of weight, because trump cards, as they're known, or major arcanas, are what paint the reading or give it flavor, or if say the reading is water, it gives it a vessel. So that you don't feel overextended or tired or drained energetically, so that you can charge up your batteries and feel renewed and refreshed. It's going to be truly crucial for you to take time to be alone by yourself. You're going to possess a lot of wisdom here, especially when it comes to managing difficult situations, or letting people know, or leading by example, because this is the emperor. He rules over an empire, so he knows how to get the best out of other people and how to lead others by example, and how to get his way, not through manipulation, but by communicating effectively. So again, another note of communication and of effective communication that's going to have to come from you, your end. Now, some projects here could be culminating, because we have a 10 of wands, and 10s in the tarot, all 10s are cards of completion. So it's something that can't go anywhere else but back to one, so back to an ace. And for some of you, you could also be dealing with a person that's older than you, such as a boss, or someone that exerts a lot of authority over you. And even this could denote a teacher, because that's what the hermit does. He teaches us things because he has such inner wisdom. And yes, we see two white-haired men, so this typically embodies somebody that's older than you. But if it's not someone that's older, this could also denote someone around you that possesses a lot of inner wisdom. So, sometimes someone could be a teenager or in their early 20s and have such amazing depth, because their life experience has been so varied and so extensive that it's almost like they've lived many lives. And if you believe in past lives, some souls are older than others. So there's that presence here for you to help you with these endings, or this lack of energy. And it's also as a representation of yourself. You are someone that has a lot of inner wisdom to see through any leadership opportunities, any time that you have to step into that plate, and also to culminate or end things that need to be wrapped up this month. Now, in your recent past, we have the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. These energies are super, super ideal for you to gain a new perspective over your past, especially if you have been doubting whether or not you did the right or the wrong thing in the past. Just know that you did the best that you could at the time, and that these experiences have made you into a wiser person, into a person that now knows what it is that they need from a situation, a person, from yourselves even. And it could have turned you into a less impulsive person, because with experience and with wisdom, we know when to act and when not to. And if what brought you to this reading was knowing, a sense of wanting to know whether or not you're in the right track, these cards, especially when connected to these, they say yes, a big resounding yes. So just know that whatever it is that brought you to this point so that you can live your present, and you can only do so by letting go of the past. Now, in your crowning position, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. So what's truly going to be important this month for you is to enjoy the things that you already have, that you already possess. This could come in many forms. For some of you, it could be money, it could be talent, it could be virtues, it could be friendships and things that we place lots of value, the people that we value most in our lives. So friends, family, significant others. And it could also be your health, because health is truly invaluable. Now, your situation, your financial situation could be pretty stable, and it's just intrinsically linked to your self-worth. So the higher your self-worth is, the more money and abundance could be coming in. So it's going to be important that you don't invest in luxuries, or that you don't invest in the external world, that you invest in yourself so that you can attract more abundance into your life. And what do I mean by that? Examples. It's going to be crucial that you, because this is a card of truly of rest and relaxation, so that you can find this by sleeping, but by getting a good night's rest. So not just sleeping, say like 7, 8, 9 hours, what have you, but to truly feel rested when you wake up. So some things that you can cultivate to achieve that could be having that habit, for example, of not being on your phone right before going to sleep, because that activates certain parts of your brain that don't allow for the quality of rest that you could be having. And some of you could benefit from meditating throughout your day and taking time to do deep breaths. So breath work, deep breath work. And also for some of you, especially my female Cancerians out there, you could also treat yourself to things that make you feel valuable, but that you could do on your own as well, because this is a very personal card. So say you could give yourself a manicure. Take the time to give yourself a nice manicure or a nice facial if that's something that you're interested in, but also invest in anything that is of a physical nature, because these are earth element cards that talk about things from the earth. So your body, for example, eating right, exercising, doing things that truly make you feel good, and like your self-esteem, your value is heightened. And other things that you could do are very small and that don't cost anything. So like take the time that you need when you're cooking to appreciate what it is that you're doing, that you're going to nourish your body. And also when you're eating, savor each bite. And that way it's going to teach you how to savor the moment. And these are just examples, so you can take any that resonate to you, and if you know what it is that makes you feel valuable and good about yourself, then go for it. Go do that. So if it's taking I don't know, like walks on the beach, on the park, taking your dog out, spending more time with your dog or your pets, then do that. Now, in your future position, we have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So, messages when it comes to business, lots of communication when it comes to business efforts. And I say business because there's like success here when it comes to hearing back. If you have put out your CV, for instance, it is truly wonderful energies to also just feel good. When I first got to this stage in your reading, I felt re-energized. So you're definitely going to have a boost in your energy halfway through the month. So take note of that. If there's things that you need to plan around that if you can, because you're going to have lots of energy halfway through the month. And any efforts that you put in your work sphere are going to be totally rewarded here, and you're going to have lots of luck energy coming in, and you're going to shine in your chosen profession or in your studies if you're a student. And also you're going to be a fierce competitor this month of August. So there's a winning energy here. So word of warning to anyone that's competing against a Cancer here. There's lots of success in the areas of communication, the realm of ideas, especially new ideas, and also financially. And you're going to feel so good about what you're capable of, and your self-esteem is going to hit a high note here halfway through the month, and you're going to be so confident in your abilities and letting your work speak for itself. And I know that Cancers are known for being very humble, but it's going to be really important, especially halfway through the month, that if someone gives you a compliment, make sure that you don't freeze up or that you don't know what to say. Make sure that you say thank you and that you give a nice smile back, because that's like an energy exchange. When we smile at someone, your heart chakra opens and theirs does too. And so it's like they give you something and you give them something in return. You can give them a compliment if you feel called to that, and if it's honest and true, and then that's also a beautiful exchange. Now, in your ego position, we have the Justice card, the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So this is, again, truly wonderful, and these cards feed each other because we have Pentacles and we have Wands here. And this is a card representative of Libra, so it's also an air element. So definitely the energies are going to see you through to the end of the month. So that's a great thing because I love this energy for you. Your good karma is going to be recognized and rewarded this month of August, and not just rewarded, but rewarded threefold. So try to do good deeds because they're definitely going to be noticed by the energies that be, by the universe, and by people around you. And you're going to feel like you're in a leadership role this month. You're either going to be in control of your life or feeling more creative, more passionate in your relationships, especially if you are coupled. And you're going to feel extremely determined to go after your goals. And you're going to recognize what you have. Again, this connects with the energies of recognizing your value and the value of the things that you possess, and that is something that continues here. And I mean, you're going to be recognized, because this is a card of recognition from other people for your nobility, for your gentleness, for your for how fair you act with other people and how fair you are with yourself. So that's what I'm saying. It's like if you've made some things in the past that you feel like you could have done a better job at, it's taught you how to be this gentle, noble, and fair. Some of you definitely could also be dealing with a fire sign, like a strong Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and we saw an Aries here, so definitely a very strong fire sign, especially if it's an Aries or a Libra. And the energy around these people specifically is very good, especially if you have to work with them in groups. Now, in your environment cards, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So Okay, so while we are feeling re energized and awesome halfway through the month and onwards, make sure that you don't overextend yourself. We're human, we need to have boundaries. So set some limits with your time, with your generosity, and especially when you're doing multiple things all at once. So it's going to be better for you to focus your energies on one thing at a time, and that you are able to recognize with clarity the dual nature with other people, especially if you discover that someone is not being quite honest or transparent with you. That's what we saw here in the center. And if you see that, it's important that you stop investing in this person, like we talked about here, but the cards keep saying it. So, and we see it in this area here. So definitely this is feeding into that. And like I said, if you just focus on your plans here and on what's actually balanced and good, you can just put this person either on hold or just let them be, and not just stop investing in people that don't invest in you in the same balanced manner. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress card. So these are hopes, and they're beautiful hopes. You're hoping for a really wonderful, true love, a good love, a pure love. You want to feel passionate in love, especially when we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Passion, and the Empress card, the ruler of Venus. We have Venus, the planet of love and beauty and all things love and affection. So some of you, especially my women, my Cancer females, might be wanting to start a family or to reach a new height in your relationship or get engaged. And for some of you male Cancers, you might want to be engaged, and this could also be applying to you, or become, or have your lady become a mom. So these are, it's beautiful, it's fertile, it's possible, it's in your reading. However, if you do want romance in your relationship and that's something that's lacking, it's going to be crucial that you again communicate what it is that you want, communicate with clarity, and make your intentions and your feelings known to your partner so that they're able to reach you and meet you halfway. Now, in your outcome position, we have the Eight of Wands, the World card, and the Three of Cups. So this is a beautiful end to your reading. I'm so happy with this, especially we saw a little bit of difficulty, but halfway through the month, I promise you, everything looks so much richer and brighter and lighter. Especially with the eclipses and the retrograde, you don't seem to be as affected. Yes, there's people maybe from the past resurfacing or thoughts of the past, but that's truly it. There's endings, but positive endings at that. And the energies at the end of the month are going to be truly, truly, truly positive. So take advantage of that, and take advantage of culminating projects. We already talked about this here in the root area, but the cards want to talk about it again. And for some of you, there's a possibility of being truly recognized and awarded as well for your good work. And also there could be a new job offer or a climbing of a higher position of more when it comes to the work area. So like you could be having a pay rise, for example. And this is also a great month, the week at the end of the month rather, to socialize and to spend it with those that you love most. And you're going to be supported by the universe and surrounded by a very, very angelical presence at the end of the month. All right, Cancer, I hope that this reading has been of help to you. If you feel like it has, you can support my channel by subscribing or giving me a thumbs up. It would mean so much. I'd like to thank you for visiting my channel, and I'd like to give an extra special thanks to all my subscribers and to all the people that leave me positive comments and let me know that these messages are resonating and that I am creating a positive impact out there in the world, because that has been my goal, is to help as many people as I possibly can by making these readings for free in YouTube. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, you can visit tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. All right, Cancer, I'm wishing you a very blessed, energetic month. Let go of certain people that need to leave out of your life. But other than that, a really wonderful month. All right, I'll see you guys in September. Bye-bye.